May 26th. Yesterday, I released the video about the dam update and the creek and all that. And today, I've leveled out the bridge and just got out of the creek not 30 minutes ago, and now it's doing this. It has been pouring a lot in a tiny amount of time. Tiny. I'd moved that single block pier on up there onto the bank, and I'm glad I did too. Well, it was pretty wobbly where it was, and looking here, there's my blame lot. I got hit and drugged by something, so reel that in. Storms knocked the electric out. I mean, the biggest wind I ever seen. I got was in my garage, and it was creaking and groaning so bad. I was like, I gotta get out of here. It's dangerous. But anyway, over here on the side of the bridge, I've raised it up another cinder block worth, and it doesn't touch the ground over here anymore. So I'm gonna make a concrete landing here. Glad I got that stuff out of the creek. It's been gone. I knew it was going to happen. Now here's what's going on at the partially rebuilt dam. Took some brick out of here working on the bridge up there, so hopefully the brick don't go down the stream. And I'm going to climb out here on it. I think it's cool to look at. Like I said in the other video, those end pieces aren't actually concreted in, and but that's okay. Looks like some of the stuff's actually loose a little bit. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Hard to tell. It's about 1.5 cinder block height worth of water on here. Oh, this rock's not quite stable. I think I'm going to get off. Oh, I'm about to have a stroke. The jacket's burning me up. The rock that we, yeah, well, it ain't all the way underwater yet. So, when that rock there goes all the way underwater, we know there's a lot of water in there. So I kind of got worried that maybe I had a situation like last time. Brush come down through here, so took that 3/8 winch cable and secured it to the tree and wrapped my lot up on the bridge. I think going forward, I'm going to hook the lot from the bridge and just have a separate wire so that if something happens to the bridge, it won't take my lot through. I think that looks so cool. Flowing water. Well, the rain's let up. There's a little bit of brush there, and I got that cleaned out. Everything's still fine over here. Hopefully I wasted my time tying that cable up. I recorded about an hour worth of this creek roaring, so people might like that, I don't know. Check the description, I got links to those videos. Got several videos of just peaceful creek running and raging videos. My little boys, they had created their own little makeshift dams down here, and I'm pretty sure that those are gone. Right there's some rocks from part of one of them. It looks like it's just pushed it up out of the way on the creek bank. The other one down there is David and Samson's. I think that's gone. Now it's got to raining some more. Man, this creek's gonna be so clean looking when this gets done. I love how it cleans away all the dirt and mud. Keep coming down here and checking and making sure the sticks and stuff or any kind of debris at all ain't piling up around the bridge. Hopefully don't pile up over there at the dam. So far so good. I wish I hadn't set those glass brick out there on the end. I really do, but oh well. I take them off now, it's just gonna cause stuff to get pushed. Over there at the other side, that's 2 cinder block high. Right there is the top of that rock that I was saying once the water level gets up to the top of it, we got a lot of water in here. So, 6 o'clock or so, we've achieved that now. Water level's going up. It's not raining right now. It comes and goes in spurts. Right now the dam's doing damn things and holding back some of the water. I got tough all out. Get this stick out of here. Oh man, my foot's getting wet. Well, now the water just started coming in through right there. It wasn't doing that one. That's what it is. The water level is actually going up. Well, I guess I'm going to get off the bridge. I don't want to open this up and let the water go. Yeah. So I went ahead and removed some of the rocks from this side of the dam so that it wouldn't hold back as much water. Over there on the other side we're about 3.5 bricks high. Probably won't lose that floodgate this time. And somebody's full floats hanging out up here. It's just been going back and forth in that area too. And just everything just keeps getting collected into little dump cars or something. I don't know. But anyway, hopefully I don't lose a bunch of rock off the back of this. But, well, I really wasn't ready for this much water right now. Hopefully the bricks are all still sitting right here in front of me into the water. I want to go get this stuff right. The water's definitely getting deeper. Can't see that rock there anymore. This little wave is causing. I think that looks so awesome right there. Makes it not look like there's really that much water. So, there's definitely a lot of water going down through here. Almost up to that third block there. Hopefully it doesn't get knocked out. It's kind of wobbly on the ends over there where I've been working on it today. Guess I'm going to raise it. So that's what the water level looks like tonight. Here's a picture of the time. I don't know. It's probably near midnight by now. But the water level's been going down. It's nice and loud though. It's quit raining for now. Trying to see how this will come out, but the water levels went down because earlier you couldn't even see that rock. It was just possibly being weight there than the rest of the water level. Right here on the bridge. That's that underwater light that I use over here at that waterfall thing. So, if it don't rain anymore tonight, then it'll be down tomorrow, and hopefully we can see some more. But you can actually see the creek bed through the water. It's starting to clear up and everything already, so that's awesome. Here we are, May 27. The dam one, except for the ones that wasn't concreted over here on the edge. And I see one of them right there, and some other bricks on down that way a little bit. Great. I don't have my memory card in the camera, so I'm going to have to run back and get that, because it's only got about 20 seconds left to record on the onboard memory. But looks like the pull float ran off too, but the concreted stuff with the rock behind it, yeah, it had no problem putting up with that. And here's what the bridge looks like. It's awful bright. I don't know if you can see over there or not. It's hard for me to. But there's a log jammed under the bridge. Not only that, but this rock right here that was helping to divert the water away from the brick pillar, it's moved a couple of inches. It was in line with that brick here, and now it's been pushed over, and if you watch real carefully, it's actually kind of moving a little bit and floating up and down in the water now. But there's the log that got jammed under there, and thank God it wasn't. Didn't have a bunch of brush to accompany it, because that would have just pushed this right on off. It's pretty big. Sorry, I know y'all love my great camera work. Looks better in person. So, I wasted my time tying down the dam, but that's okay. Or the bridge, rather. Woo! Dog ran right by me. Don't run me over. So, I raised this up. I'm going to wind up putting a bunch of rock and stuff in right here and concrete this little area. That mama cat was that puppy. I mean, was. Hey, Sockets. Hey, girl. She just had kittens like 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, something like that. ahead, buddy. Man, don't step on that rocket, Joey. That one brick just sitting there, I put that there because it was just sitting in the creek bed. And I didn't want it to get washed away. I'm kind of surprised it didn't after all that water was gushing through there. So I'm going to pull this out, that log there. I think you see it a little better than last time I took a video of it, but it's just part of a tree. Shouldn't be too ridiculous. Creek bed's a lot cleaner now. Here we are, May 28th, the next morning. It's not quite even 8 o'clock just yet. Come out here on break, and it's nice, pretty, and peaceful. Just the way I love it. The waters went down considerably, about half as much as yesterday. The last time I took a video. You can tell just because it looks that way, I guess. But like I was saying earlier, you know, it's going to clean up the creek really nice. Yeah, it sure does, and it just keeps eroding the bank farther and farther back every time that happens. Before we know it, we're going to have to make the bridge longer because it won't span the whole creek. So since the water's down, I'm going to try again to go down through there today and find my chain. Hopefully there's some success to that, but yesterday when I made the video, no. I didn't find the chain. Yeah, I mean, look at the creek bed now. It's just straight gorgeous. I like how there's these cracks that run through there. It looks like the cracks that you see of concrete. And over here, it really did a good job of cleaning up the rock that we used when we get in and out of here. I'm going to pour concrete. Not even do it today. It looks kind of nice though. I don't know what I'll do really. I better not say it because I won't do it if I do that. Obviously this is a reenactment, but well, David found my chain. It was just, you know, I don't know, about 30 feet from the bridge. Yeah, 30 to 40 feet from the bridge at the most, so didn't lose anything. Thanks, buddy. I'll leave it there for the next flood to carry off. It's May 29. Water went down quite a bit, so I'm going to work on making some concrete footers for this thing. I took off the first couple of pieces of decking on this side. None down here likewise. I'm going to make some forms so I can put some rock in there and pour concrete, mix it in there with it, and hopefully we won't have to see any more crazy things happen with the bridge getting picked up or pushed or anything like that. Yeah, that does wobble just a little bit, but I'm not really concerned about it. Mostly wobbles a little bit because there's not rock under all the brick on the bottom. And I'm also salvaging some perfect and broken bricks even. The concrete will make that all right. Here's what's going on May 30. I've dumped 2 bags of concrete in it there. So just that super high strength quickcrete stuff. I did an awesome sloppy job. Don't tell me about how sucky it is. I'm not a concrete worker and I don't care. I'm just playing around, okay? It's not to look perfect. It's just to try to make it a little more structurally sound, especially in the presence of high water and weight. Oh. Alright, here comes one of the inspectors now. Anyway, I got 2 more bags left out of the 6 that I've bought. So I'm going to finish up right here and try and make the surface of it look okay. Put the boards back, go over there, and hopefully I have a little bit left over so I can put it underneath where the bricks are sitting so that the bridge will be stable once again, because we haven't been able to use it in a couple, well, I have, but nobody else has really been using it for the last couple of days, so hopefully we can get this fixed back up soon. Alright, so I've used up all my concrete now. I've used 4 bags of concrete on the bridge so far, and I'm not sure if I'm quite halfway done even. Oh. On the other side, I concreted that as well. Used quite a bit on the ground there, and then I filled those 2 brick up with cement and some other rocks, so hope that'll work out good. Don't have any more cement, but I wanted to concrete all that together, but another day, another day. I did awful sloppy work. I didn't use any like forums or anything. I just kind of slapped some rock in there and was like, please don't let all the cement ooze out. For the most part, did what I wanted. Go through it, baby. But now that them brick was all busted and stuff like that, they don't matter anymore. They're concreted together. Eventually I'm going to add some more to this, and we're going to make a set of stairs to get in and out of the creek here. And on this side, we want to angle something there to deflect, or we're going to use some concrete and make a deflector at an angle so it'll help push the water away from that instead of the water pushing against the whole thing whenever it rises and gets up here. I didn't fill all this right here with concrete. I didn't actually want to concrete in the wood. I wanted to make it so I could replace it later, because eventually this is going to rot and I'm going to need to replace it. I don't know. Replace the concrete part, and it's going to... Man, here's another look over yonder. I'm also piling up rock behind it, and I'm going to pour concrete and make a new landing there at the end of it and all that. Probably going to need like 5 bags of concrete just for that one. Nothing's going on with the dam right now. Too much creek water, and I'm out of concrete. Guess it's going to be another week or 2 before I mosey on out to the home improvement store. Quite a ways away. Hey buddy, come here. Satchets. Come here. Come on, buddy. Come on. I know you don't want to get in the deep water. It's okay. Hey, girl. Yeah, that's our newest puppy. The poodle shepherd mix. Today's June the 2nd, and this is what I wound up getting done with the concrete I had to do it with. Not that great looking, I don't care. And I'm not really actually even done with the thing. It's just all the concrete I had to do it with. You want to make like a curved or an angled part right here to deflect the water that way, so that should take some of the relief off of that, at least till the ground erodes behind it and the water pushes from behind. And then over here I want to make some steps and also connect with this big hunk of concrete, and that'll help keep it from being pushed back that way. Right now I've just got some cinder block that are concreted together down there, but it's pretty steady down there now, so looks like I got all that fixed out. The next thing I'm doing, and I'm going to do it today, is I'm going to move this center pier, the main pier, whatever. It's going down some. That rock that's there on the bridge, that's pretty much the center of it. It's 21 feet long, and that's pretty close to the 10.5 foot mark. So I'm going to move the brick down there, and hopefully that makes the bridge even stouter. I don't know if I showed it in the other parts of this series or whatever, but I just use a simple trolley jack and some bricks and cribbing or whatever I can find to jack up the bridge when I need to. So I'm just going to slide this pier over. I might try and get a chisel and chisel some of that out so I can have some flatter rock to set that on. So I ain't got any concrete today. And another day I'm going to concrete this all together so that it ain't going anywhere. But there's a little wobble in the bridge over here because this 4x4 is rotten, and if you look, there's a 2x4 or something or other, 2x5 or something kind of odd shaped lumber that finishes the span there. It doesn't actually make it there to the block like the other one does. And I see the bridge actually moved over a little bit, but I'll correct that in just a little bit. And anyhow, it's because of that right there. There's a little bit extra wobble in there. I'm hoping by moving this block down that I can get a little better support on it. Because it's really biased and way more over this way. Because this brick right here, or rock right here, is pretty close to the true center of the bridge. So anyway, I got it set back down again. It's not exactly at the halfway mark because it's really hard to try to get these blocks to sit somewhere without rocking on all this uneven rock that it's on. So I went with this right here. Right in here somewhere is the real middle mark. So the block comes out through it. But there's virtually no shake anymore in the bridge, so I did get that accomplished, so I'm going to move these rocks back to where they go. Another week or so, I'm going to get some concrete, but I don't know when this creek's going to dry up when I can concrete this mess here together. But when it does, I want to have a bag or two of concrete and make sure this middle pillar don't go nowhere anymore either. Here's another look at it. Even though it needs to get moved to the left, if you look at it with your eyes, it's not what it looks like because of that extra little section hanging off over there. That's it. But I think I'm just going to ignore what the measurement says the halfway mark is and just keep it where it's at because the bridge doesn't wobble at all. If you need to grab it to hang on or something like that, it's not going anywhere. Might go somewhere if the water comes all the way up and the top of the bank because it will pick this up off of this concrete foundation deal. Eventually I'm going to bolt this in here. And I hope that's not a suicide maneuver and it rips the bridge apart because I didn't leave it that way. But really that's half the point of this series here though, is just some trial and error. I ain't got no experience building bridges or dams, but I'm trying to do both and just playing around, seeing with what works and what happens. Eventually I want to generate some electricity. That's what's going on over here, but I want to have something established that'll hang on and not fall over. So, see how I can do it the cheapest. If this is the first time you watch this bridge, looks so shoddy because this is all reclaimed lumber, guys. All that lumber was pretty much over here in a pile, or right here. That was not completely rotten. I could still take a screw and hold on to something, so I threw this bridge together. It used to be decking. So, it's from the house that was here that was tore down. So I figured, give it another life and let it work here for the summer, so I don't have to actually buy any lumber. Most of the screws in are used too. The 4x4s that are under, they're used. There is no new lumber on this whatsoever. For those of you that haven't seen, it's like I got some sawmill 2x4 stuff there. Then I got a 4x4. And then it goes to another 4x4, and I can tell by looking at the pictures here that where the pillar is, it actually has to be jacked up a little more. It's sinking in. It's wonderful. But all that aside, I'll fix that. Got more 4x4s. The one over here is horribly rotten, but it can still hold people, so I'd say probably this winter I'll replace the 4x4s altogether, and maybe the decking if I can scrounge up enough change. Y'all know wood ain't cheap. Man, I just paid like $600 for, I don't know, like 10 sheets of 3x8 OSB and like 20 pieces of 2x4. I feel pretty, oh yeah, there was some also tin roofing in that too, but prices are insane, so I'm glad I didn't put any money in this. I'd be mad.
Okay, so I'm going to wrap this video up here. Appreciate your time. If you actually made it all the way to the end of this video, check out my channel for other videos. I've got a couple of other ones about this creek here, and then I've got all kinds of other self-help videos, especially pertaining to the Bible. And I'd like to take this time to tell you about the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. No matter how vile or wicked of a person you are, or how good you think you are, Jesus Christ better than you. He is perfect and pure. He is actually God manifest in the flesh. You should read about him in the King James Bible, and you can also check out sharingthetruthandlove.com and click on the salvation statement there to learn all about him and how to be born again. Jesus wasn't just a good man telling you how to quit your bad habits. That was actually God Almighty. You need to learn his word. The wrath of God abides on the unbeliever. Thanks for watching. I love y'all. And as always, I want to praise my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. May he richly bless you and your families. Take care. I love y'all.